In this video, I'm going to show you how to display different quizzes for different Shopify markets and how to show quizzes in different languages or currencies based on your market settings. First, go to your Shopify admin and open Markets. Here, create separate markets for different regions. For example, one for the European Union and one for the United States. Create a new market and it will be automatically synced with the RevenueHunt app. Next, in the RevenueHunt Quizzes dashboard, create a quiz for each audience or language. For example, a skincare quiz for the European market, another for the American market, one in Spanish, and one in French. You can create as many different quizzes as you need. First, set up the main quiz for your store for the main market. Keep in mind that you can ask Quiz Copilot to help you build the first draft, add questions and choices, and even set up recommendations. Once the main quiz is ready, you can duplicate it to create a copy. Make any market-specific changes you like. To create a quiz copy in another language, you can duplicate it and then manually translate each question and choice to another language. Or you can ask Quiz Copilot to create a copy of your main quiz in another language. By default, system elements like Add to Cart buttons will be shown in English for every quiz. In quiz settings, you can change the language of system buttons and helpers. To assign quizzes to specific markets, open App Settings and find the Shopify Markets tab. Here, you can set a default quiz for each market. For example, in the European market, assign Skincare Quiz Europe, and in the United States market, assign Skincare Quiz USA. Save your changes, and now customers in each market will automatically see their assigned quiz. You can also assign quizzes by language. Click Show All Locales, and you'll be able to choose a different quiz for each language within a market. For example, in the European market, you could show the Spanish quiz when the site is viewed in Spanish, and the French quiz when the site is viewed in French. The list of languages you see in the app settings is synced from your Shopify store language settings. By default, the quiz results page displays prices in the currency set in Shopify Markets. If your default currency is USD, prices will appear as amount USD. To change this format for a specific market, type your preferred format in the currency field. For example, typing a $ followed by curly brackets with the word amount will display prices as $25 instead of 25 USD. Once you've assigned your quizzes and adjusted the currency formats, click Save Changes. Make sure your main quiz is published on the website by following the instructions in the Publish tab. Once there's a quiz published on the website, RevenueHunt app will automatically detect the market and language of the customer and display the correct quiz. Now it's time to test. Switch your market to the United States and you should see the US quiz. Switch to Belgium and you'll see the EU quiz. Change your site language to French and the French quiz will load. Switch to Spanish and the Spanish version will appear. And that's it. You now know how to duplicate and translate quizzes, assign them to specific markets and languages, adjust currencies for each market, and test everything so your customers see the right quiz in the right language and currency. To learn more, visit our help center at docs.revenuehunt.com.